Commence primary ignition.
Never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, Silent Bob, and all those terrible Jay and Silent Bob type pictures, and you're watching the Virtual Cantina Network, ladies and gentlemen. Watch your arm.
Yeah, let's see. There we go. Now we're here.
Hey, what's up, all you scruffy-looking Nerf herders? We are here for a very, very special watch-along of the seminal favorite here in the Virtual Cantina Network, and it's very apropos that we have these two fine-looking gentlemen on the show with us tonight. Tucky with his pinkies up. But we are watching Fanboys. First off, it's apropos as well that riding Chewy is Jeff.
Howdy. How you guys doing?
Doing good, doing good. And as we were talking about it, we have Bobby and Kentucky from Rebel Scum Con. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up?
Doing great. Doing great. It's starting to not be winter anymore this week.
For you.
This week.
We only how it goes in Texas is you get like 2-3 weeks total of winter. You get one snowfall now once a year. It's 3 or 4 inches tops, and the entire state shuts down because no one can deal with it. There's no infrastructure. They will spend no money on it because it only comes once a year, and it literally just becomes a snow day for the state. Like no fast food. There's no Uber Eats. Like if you didn't, so it has all of like the COVID panic buying that happens like back in the day when we had to hoard all of our bottled water and toilet paper, and that happens once a year here now. Yeah,
wow, that's fun.
Just to avoid the 2.5 inches of snow in the road.
It's a nice break. It's a nice break. But honestly, you don't want to be on the roads during this kind of weather because Texans can't even drive when it's sunny and normal. So having grown up here, Texas drivers are notorious for if there's any kind of weather, if it's any day that ends in a Y, they cannot drive. So if you're gonna add icy roads to that, just give everybody the day off for a couple of days. Just take a break. Stop doing everything. Just chill out for a little bit. And honestly, I think everybody else should do that at least once a year. Everybody should have a forced day where you just can't go. I'm running around like a maniac because it's nice.
Being from the East Coast, I know that's not a thing.
Yeah,
it should be though.
It didn't matter how many feet we got. It was like, yep, that's cool. Don't be late.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we just noticed that Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here, man.
That's not Dave.
Dave's in the ether up there. Yeah, that's not
I thought Dave was being comprised of energy today.
Yes.
I hope Dave has not joined the force. That would be bad news.
No, he was texting his computer might join the force, but he's definitely not.
Hopefully he'll be here.
Oh.
But like I said, we're going to be watching Fanboy, so if you have your own copy or you got it off Amazon or anything of that nature, just make sure you have it all queued up to beforehand. We'll start watching the episode about 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m., 8:30
6 p.m.
Central.
out here.
6 p.m. So about like 20 some odd minutes, we'll start the movie. But first and foremost, I want to say, guys, 25 fucking rocked. Like, we had such a great time with you guys last year. And thank you very much for, asking us to be involved, and just all the shenanigans that went down last year were just awesome.
I'm so glad you guys did. Go ahead, Bobby. You go ahead first.
I was gonna say on 26 we shall shenan again. For sure. It's going to happen some more.
Oh, there's a sticker of that.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, we're definitely certified shenanigizers ourselves, and love just having fun, emphasizing the things that make us excited as fans, and that's it. Just focus on the good stuff. So when you guys wanted to hang out, and y'all are very much that kind of crowd, I mean, it was just let's be friends and do it together.
Exactly. I hope that
this group is built around parties, so that kind of is apropos.
Yeah, I hope to get to have a little bit more fun this year. I kind of was looking in Friday and Saturday. I was completely in the anxiety of, and I had to keep it all to myself. But I had the anxiety of, will Katie Sackhoff actually make it this weekend? And what will be the next update I get from her people on the ever shrinking window of her appearance? And besides that, everything else was amazing that weekend. I just want to remove that part from it next year and this year now, and be able to have fun the whole time.
Well, absolutely. I mean, it did hurt that you lucked out that Mr. Whitwer was willing to come in early, so he kind of made up for the Katie debacle. So
yeah, that helped. And it wasn't just Sam. Like right before the weekend of the event, like within like a 2-week period, there was like 8 of the guests were like, hey, we're gonna be in town anyway, let's work. And that was like Matt Wood was one of them, and Michelle Ang, and
she's so nice.
I can't remember all off the top of my head, but there was a good 6 to 8 guests. Dennis Lawson was one of them. A bunch of people were like, we're gonna be here. Can we go to our table on Friday? Like, absolutely.
No, you can't make money. Do. No, I can't chisel down your guarantee.
Stay in your room.
I know Dennis was really happy.
No, but we so and Bunta, Texas last year was one for the ages. It's so many facets. And we're returning to the scene of the crime on Friday night, August the 7th. We have Bunta Eve, Texas 2, the Electric Boogaloo, which we're very, very excited about. Tickets will go on sale mid-April. And
here comes somebody.
Dave is here, man.
I love the neon. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's a great design that Dave did.
Dave was fighting me for the longest time to do another Electric Boogaloo, because our second event ever in Chicago was actually called the Electric Boogaloo. He's like, you have to do it because any event that has the number 2 needs to have an Electric Boogaloo.
Automatically.
So I said, okay.
Am I wrong?
Dave.
Well, I think Bobby was calling it that as well simultaneously, like automatically. Yeah. So that definitely tracks.
So what my goal now is to reach out to Michael Boogaloo Shrimp Chambers, who is not a friend, but I've met him a few times, and see if we can work out something where maybe he'll be in town. But that's going to be a far-fetched thing. But that would be fun.
That would be cool.
Michael Boogaloo is tearing his friendship bracelet right now after you said that.
No, but we're extremely excited to be back to the scene of the crime. Yes, the rumors are true. We haven't made it completely public yet, but we can put it on, the chat, as you will, is that we will be back at the Revel this year for Bunta Eve. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can also say that we're going to be announcing in mid-April 14 guests for Bunta Eve 2, and I can say, It's
We had
two more than last year.
12 last
And
time.
I can say this is that we won't announce till probably July, but 50% of our guests will appear at one point during the time at Rebel Scum Con.
Awesome.
Nice.
No, we're not having any juggalos. Troy,
No juggalos.
No juggalos.
No.
So that would make it interesting.
We draw the line
Gathering
of
will be
juggalos.
down the street, but not.
Yeah, the
not-
gathering's down the street. Oh, Did you know the gathering is going to be the Saturday night activities? No, I'm just kidding. Kentucky's like, he's just,
Wait a second.
He's like Kermit right now, sipping his tea.
No, that's
I gotta let the guys know at the Insane Canto Bite posse that they can't come sing at Bunta Eve now.
Oh no.
That's amazing. Insane Canto. Oh, that's a t-shirt, Dave.
Mm.
He's writing it down. He's got the pen. But
Write that down.
We're really excited. Troy, why do you have to poke the bear?
Troy's good at that. Troy is a good bear poker.
No bueno. But no, we're very, very excited about it. Obviously, we're planning a lot of great things for that. Dave, what was a highlight for you in Texas last year?
Oh, Texas, like hosting the panel. Hosting the panel was my absolute favorite deal. I loved the people that were in that panel. I loved the reaction and how well they responded to each other, and I think it made for a really great time, and I hope other people enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, when the group that's up there has a rapport amongst themselves already, that really kind of lends to the whole event. So
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna instigate a fight right now because I feel like kind of feisty right now. Dave, what do you think of the barbecue that you had in Texas?
Wait a second.
I would not refer to the meat that I ate as barbecue.
Oh, you must have the Rudy's.
Dickies.
I
Watch it, Bobby.
I do not.
The easy Bobby.
He got the plug from a certain DJ was there that this is the best barbecue in state.
I did.
And he's like, not so much.
It's not that
I called it.
No.
easy.
Barbecue is pork, sauce is vinegar based. Period. End of story.
Wait, what?
He said he's
North Carolina barbecue.
Yeah, North Carolina. He likes vinegar-based barbecue sauce.
I like it too in North Carolina. It's sandwiches with coleslaw on it. But we don't do that in Texas.
The sad part is you do, though, because at the place that I went to eat, which shall not be named, they heard I was from North Carolina in the line, and they had pulled pork.
That was why you got it the way you did.
Pork was better than the stuff they called Texas barbecue.
Well, listen, I know where you're talking about because I know that the DJ that was from here, that lives in Florida now, he has his preference for that place. It's not my favorite. It's not the best. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it's definitely not the best.
On the 9 o'clock in the morning when we flew in, I put up a post or something that Kathy, my wife, and I were at Logan Airport. And 2 minutes later, I get a text. He's like, I landed an hour ago and I'm on my way to Rudy's. I'm like, dude, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I'm on my way to Rudy's.
Oh, you got to get the breakfast tacos at Rudy's. The barbecue tacos that they do for breakfast are for sure greatness. It's probably my favorite thing that they do personally.
I like the little country store they have. That's kind of like Brahms.
The fact that they don't have mac and cheese. That's my beef with these. Any barbecue place should have mac and cheese as a side. No exceptions.
Good homemade mac and cheese. Yeah.
Oh.
But we're very, very excited, obviously, for Texas this year. As we know, we all have a lot of big plans, and we some really, really amazing guests that we'll talk about, obviously, during the movie. But a very, very good friend of the VCN will be at Rebel Scum Con this year. and that's our good friend Maria Sandoval. For those who don't know, Maria was the hair designer for the Filoniverse, and Maria is planning to have a booth at Rebel Scum Con. So if you want your hair done for Bunta Eve, contact Maria on Facebook, and she's going to start talking to people. So I'm saying this right now. We need Bobby to get some space hair.
Oh. I was just wondering if she can do the Filoni special.
Which is the cowboy hat?
No. The
slick back.
The swoop slick back that goes under the cowboy hat.
I mean, better than the hair. I want Bobby to do Filoni's face anytime he's cornered by fans at an airport, and he looks like he's being held.
Oh my gosh! So here's a great story about this.
The same face that everyone that found him at every
airport
connection or in Japan looked like he was on a hostage video.
So here's a funny story.
Okay, I swear.
Oh, the one where he's like.
So here's a funny story that's similar to that. So before San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago, when we met up with you guys and hung out and all that, someone had a Filoni sighting at San Diego Airport, and they posted it on the SDCC website. And Dave's looking at it, he's flipping through it, he's like, "Wait a minute, that's my daughter." They thought Dave was Filoni because he was wearing his black cowboy hat.
He was doing his Dave Filoni getup, basically.
Filoni.
It was good enough the photo from the distance to fool me for a second when I saw it in the blog.
And then you're like,
Filoni was in the airport the same time I was. How did I miss it? And
I
I'm
was
like,
right there.
That's my daughter. No,
where is he? Where is he in the photo? I mean, I'm in the photo, but where is he?
Exactly.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Maniacal laugh. Yes,
it was
so great.
I think that was two of my highlights of Japan was seeing everyone who had tracked down hostage Filoni, and then everyone who shared their Diego Luna photo ops of the sideways standing Diego Luna cardboard cutout. That he's identical in the same look, sideways pose in every single photo op that was taken at Celebration, because everyone was sharing them in the group, as they're taking them, boom, 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 they're getting dropped in there, and every one of them, it's like,
oh yeah,
is he breathing? Mine was. Is he there? Anyone that was in the photo confirmed that he was 3-dimensional.
They actually said, "Do not touch the man." I was like, It's like, okay, you're gonna knock him over.
You're gonna knock the cardboard over.
Yeah. Oh man, but like I said, Texas last year was great. We're looking for all the stuff, and we have so much more to talk about in the not so distant future about not only Bunta Eve, but future stuff down the road that we have in the works between the VCN and the RSC family, which we're very, very excited about. But like we said, we talked about Maria. Another thing is that VCN Hall of Famer seems to have his own coffee company, and Tate Fletcher is going to make a hat trick at RSC this year.
Yeah,
but not as a signing guest this time.
Yeah, signing, but not as But yes.
Right, not as an art, like as a featured
signing room
necessarily RSC guest. He's coming with his company, and I'm sure he'll do signatures and stuff too. But
yes, he will be.
Yeah, he's coming to represent the Dark Side Brew essentially.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm excited to have some.
Yeah, I
need some the morning after Bunta.
Yes,
I'm going to be having coffee while we're there for sure.
Caveman coffee. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be bringing coffee wise yet. If it's just going to be, like 1 pound bags of beans, or if he's going to be able to bring the cold brew, like cans of cold brew and whatnot. But he, because he'll be inside the building and like the food and beverage, rules by the hotel and whatnot, he won't be able to sell a cup of brewed coffee.
Right.
But we do have a coffee truck coming this year that a Star Wars themed one.
Is it galactic?
Maybe
What's
they'll
that?
Have some.
Is it galactic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We're still finalizing that, but we had a verbal that he's going to be that he's going to come again. And
awesome.
he's also Legacy Arts or Legacy Effects. No, not Legacy Effects. Legacy Arts. He builds dioramas and stuff, and he's also
cool.
He's also involved in the German Star Wars magazine.
That's awesome. No, we're very excited about it, and we've got so much, like I said, so much to talk about, and we'll talk about obviously during the movie because we like to watch movies and be like, wait, there's a movie going on because we're just getting
there's something just happened over there. Speaking of which, make sure for us here on the call here in StreamYard, make sure you have your volume down and maybe turn on captioning. I found Fanboys for free on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm watching on.
It doesn't look like there's commercials, at least not at the very beginning, which is nice. I think the last time we watched it, I ended up renting it off of Prime for like $3 or $4, which is an okay option, but watching it for free is always nice.
Yeah, I own it on Amazon, so I think we'll be a little bit different because we might be a little bit out of sync, but close enough.
I got my Blu-ray.
I bought mine on Amazon as well. It was like $5.
Yeah. So
I have it on DVD, but I'd have to dig it out.
Yeah, that would be me too. I have a copy that was autographed by a couple of cast members, including Dan and Jamie King and Kyle. They did an autograph signing when the DVD was released here in LA at one of our bigger known comic shops, Golden Apple, and there was a really cool event. There was tons of Star Wars cosplayers. Obi-Shawn had his H-wing at the time there, so Star Wars car in the back, and I think they had a drinks or something in the back as well, but they had the members of the cast and the director there to do a little signing before that. And one of the things that I always find nice about this movie is it like got shelved at one point, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
And then they finally were able to rework it and actually release it sort of closer to the way it should have been originally. And that that release was on my birthday the year it came out, so that was really cool. I was like, I'm gonna go see Fanboys for my birthday, and that's
Harvey did a good job of trying to completely destroy the whole dynamic of the movie, and then after that, bury it,
rework the whole ending and everything.
There's I can't remember the website. I have the tab open in my browser somewhere that did a really good write up on the movie and like the history of it and what led to it and all the changes and all the things. And it had Dan was involved in it. The interview, it was a bunch of interviews compiled together for this write up. Kyle, Dan, Kyle, Jay, I want to say Sam was as well. I don't think Christopher was, but they had a couple of the different writers as well. Like the Ernest Cline, who also did Ready Player One, was involved, but they also was involved in the interview. But they also had another person who was like brought in to like help on rewrites and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to put this out there right now because I willed something into the universe 6 months before Last Punta, and it came true. In Texas when we went viral thanks to Youngie Wim, which is still epic. When Dave and I, Dave, you were there in spirit. When Jeff and I were in with the crew in California, Matt Wood said to us, like, yeah, we were talking about that for weeks. And we ran into Pablo and we're like, oh, we were those guys.
Nice.
Yes. But yes, Dave, we're going to try to get one of our guys to sing a certain song, but I'm willing it into the universe right now that we're going to try to get Dan Fogler to sing some Rush.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Bobby's been saying this as well.
I was already like,
he needs to sing Limelight.
Sure.
Like,
I'm just saying this one.
I know.
I was saying earlier that we need to get a clip of Dan during the con, like in a car, if there isn't like a van around or something, you know, but like in a car scolding one of us about, you know, possibly playing something else, and him saying it's all Rush all the time.
If that Millennium Falcon van is outside again, that would be an ideal one. Even though it's not the same. They had the FANBOYS van in Chicago in 2019. Well,
there happens to be one in Texas. So
there is one in Texas. There's one in Lubbock, Texas. I've spoken to the owner of it. I reached out to him after we made like the first couple of Fanboy guest announcements, and then like a number of people are like, "Hey, I know this guy." Hey, and so everyone's trying to connect us, but we're connected already. And I've been speaking to him, and he told me he's got a couple things that's up in the air. And he'll know in 3 to 4 weeks whether it's a yes or no. So it's in progress and it may be happening. So yeah.
But we need to speak. Our viral moment this year needs to be Dan Fogler singing Rush.
yeah.
Be awesome.
I think we need to just make sure, because you know Dan's coming from the UK. I don't know if he's full-time living there now, or like after, you know, since doing the Fantastic Beasts trilogy. And I don't.
You're probably living near Hogwarts or something.
I think he's there now. Well, I think it's out there on IMDb, but he's about to appear in something else later on this year.
Great!
That's usually filmed out in the UK as well as other places in Europe.
So Dan Fogler and Josh Gad return for Doomsday. Gotcha. If you watch Wonder Man, you get the reference.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, but catch up. Wonder Man was, really good.
I've been on a
Josh Gad returns from. But the joke of that Josh Gad returns for Doomsday is definitely a reference to Wonder Man, which is awesome. Definitely check that out. Anyway, we're going to will that into the world. We're going to will a lot of stuff, but we're going to start the movie right now. So please make sure that you have your version of Fanboys all queued up. Just let us know when you guys have it all set.
I'm at all the
ready. We'll start the countdown, and once the countdown gets to 0, go ahead and press that play button, and we will be off and running. And here we go.
We definitely need somebody singing some Chumbawamba, though.
I think mine might be a second off.
Don't worry about it. As long as you're close, that's all that really matters.
It's relatively close.
I'm seeing the Lionsgate logo right now.
I'm seeing the Weinstein Company.
Oh no! Oh no!
Sorry.
Here comes
I hope you have the same cut as us.
It's got the Harvey cut, the special.
Yeah, like cancer's not funny. Remove cancer from the movie.
Yeah, the whole storyline
has another cancer movie coming out the same year. So.
All right, the start.
We had the whole issue of Dogma being held hostage by the Weinstein for a very long time. So
yeah,
well, it's great that Kevin could get that back. Also,
he didn't even get it. He didn't even get it back. It wasn't him. Someone else bought it because they saw that Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were in it, and they bought it. And someone pointed Kevin in the right direction, and Kevin said, "What will it take for me to buy it from you?" Because she bought it in an auction house. And she's like, It's the only movie that I have with Damon and Affleck with it. You're not getting your hands on it, but how would you like if I did something and included you in it? And he's like, okay. So that's why he did the tour and all this stuff, because the person who bought it would not let it go.
I know Goldman Sachs is the owners now of the rights to Fanboys. They got it in the auction.
This reference here on the crawl with sent from my iPhone at the end is classic 2000s.
I still have that on my phone's on my phone signature.
I just do.
The email signature just because it has to be there forever. I take it
off because I feel like it. I feel like it's frowned upon if like a slightly older adult reads that this came from a phone. I feel like there's just like some to that, you know. So I've just always been super self-conscious about it.
I just don't like seeing it personally, although it's a great reference here. But on my, I'm sending an email, like, you don't need to know where I'm sending it from.
What a bunch of ballers rolling, just walking into a party fully dressed in really almost seemingly 501st quality costumes.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Oh, what a waste of foam.
Look. If Josh were here, he would have said, what if it sucks?
Yeah.
Yes. You guys quoted that last night. But so for you, Kentucky, we're gonna go rapid fire. I mentioned this question to Dave, but for you, Kentucky, what was a highlight for you last year at Con?
Ooh, a highlight. Man, I had a ton of them. I think it was finally being like starstruck. I think in the lobby of the hotel, meeting Lauren Peterson. I think that was kind of a highlight. Because we had been in email comms and everything was cool, and but then when he was there, I just became mush mouth and I couldn't get anything out, and I was just, I was just really happy. Damn glad it's really cool that you're able to come in. And Lorraine's like, it's all right. That's Lauren's wife. I'm like, I'm gonna go walk away now. I'm gone. And I confirmed on IMDb, it's on there for Fogler now, so I can say it out loud that Dan's in House of the Dragon this season.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes.
He's in Dr. Dragons.
What?
How to Train Your Dragon.
Dragons.
No. That's the other guy is in How to Train Your Dragon. No, he's a Game of Thrones dragon guy.
Yeah, but it's Doctor Who in charge.
Matt Smith.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Well, no, it's just a revolving cast that's in everything that films in the UK.
Yeah.
Star Wars pieces, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones, and every once in a while an HBO show like Chernobyl.
There you go. Bobby, what was a highlight for you besides cosplaying Lauren Pearson?
Highlight for me would probably have to be when Matt Wood picked out one of the battle droids I made from my collection. I asked him if he would pick out any B1 that he wanted. I was like, it doesn't matter which one. I can always make another version of it.
These are your custom painted ones, right?
Yeah.
The life-size ones, or they're
he
Black Series, I think.
OOM-10 from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. OOM-10 was the lead battle droid in R2-D2 squad from the Citadel story arc of The Clone Wars, where they were breaking Even Peel and Captain at the time, Tarkin.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
But ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions for Kentucky or Bobby, other than questions about who else is being announced for Rebel Scum Con Year 3, please put them in the chat and we will ask them. But just don't ask them who else is coming.
Yeah, none of that.
Cannot speak to unannounced and future prospects.
Yeah.
Like my friends at Hasbro love this.
But let's talk about you. So you already announced Mr. Fogler, which is awesome, and you also announced Sam, which is incredible.
And that guy there,
who's hardly on the circuit, right? Sam is hardly on the circuit at all. So those are just two really, really good gets that people can say. And yes, you too can get your Virtual Cantina Friends Will Let Friends Hawk the Trek t-shirt now on our TeePublic store, and you can wear it when you go get your Fanboys photo op.
Indeed.
Oh man, especially with Fogler. I mean, because he's the most, or at least Hutch rather is the most anti-Trek among the group.
Yeah,
I got a picture. I got a picture with him at Terrificon 3 years ago, and I was actually wearing a T-shirt that says "Nobody calls Han Solo a bitch," and he popped huge. He popped huge for that one. But Dave, why don't you talk about what you're getting signed?
So I may or may not have a replica phaser gun in a little case.
Ooh, nice, nice.
This is like
the gun or the case.
No, so I got the little display case that I've got the phaser gun mounted in it, and like the little logo like that they have with it that I'm working on a sticker for. So the plan is the phaser's not big enough because that style for them. Get him to sign that, but then like write the quote like on the display case itself.
What about a plaque? Maybe even a plaque.
Yeah, I mean, you could put like a plaque or something in the side of it.
Me and Bobby were chatting about when we were talking about the announcement. We're like, let's see about we doing this, and I'll text Dan and see if we can we'd be allowed to do it. It would probably be annoying, but to put a display case in front of him instead of a normal table.
With a phaser gun in it. Just for stuff out the Trekkies. Yeah.
And then on top of that display case, that's where his 8x10s would be, and that's where he would sign and stuff.
I like
it would
that.
probably be annoying. Like the gag would wear off pretty quickly, but I mean, I think it would.
Everybody would walk up. Well, why have you got a
why is there a
phaser gun in the display case?
You know, I was reading about this the other day, which really shocked me. Is the guy who plays Sam's brother is the deaf football player from The Replacements.
Well, he's the other guy. I thought his brother is he's from what do you call it? Peacemaker. He's Peacemaker's brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know
you're talking about here in Fanboys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he's also what's her name's first love interest in The Office. Why am I blanking?
Roy in The Office? Character. Pam and Roy were the couple.
Yes, Liberty. Yeah. Everybody is in this.
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah. And then you also, and then you have what's his name? Why can't I think of his real name as Sam's dad?
Yeah.
Shooter McGavin. Chris McDowell.
It's Shooter, but I'm trying to think of his real name, and the only reason I recognize him is he did a show in Texas recently.
I can't say that when you did announce those two, people are like, "Oh, they're getting Shooter McGavin too."
Wasn't the day I could have met Shooter at that Happy Gilmore 2 event the same day as like the first day of Rebel Scum Con? So instead of being in the west side of LA, I was in Texas. So I missed that opportunity.
Liberty, I just read that so wrong. I am so sorry. I need to clean my glasses.
Oh, in Fanboys, yeah, it's got a really good cast.
Yeah, this cast is solid.
Christopher McDonald.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, he did a thing at they did a pop up for Happy Gilmore 2, and it was literally across the street from my work, but I was out of town in some con in Texas, so I missed out on that.
I heard John Morton was at some con in Dallas at one point too.
Oh yeah, so that's inside. That's a little inside joke.
He's going to be at Long Beach Comic Con here in Southern California in a few months.
Oh, is he?
So if you're around here, come and say hi. Yeah, me and a couple other folks probably will be there to hang out.
He was posting something that he was just at a con like last weekend
it's Florida,
North Carolina or somewhere.
He's down Central Florida.
Central
Florida.
Central
he wasn't
Florida,
in North Carolina. If he was in North Carolina,
Dave would have been there.
Yeah, no, it was Central Florida. That's correct. I just love the fact that John always talks in the third person, and every time he posts online. Yeah,
it's like the chief. It's like the chief from this movie. He's like the chief likes to talk about himself in third person.
Also, way to go for the chief for not getting killed off in this movie.
Well, because that was one thing in his contracts is if he's playing a villain, he has to be killed off because he doesn't want people to think that bad guys win.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
So every movie that Danny Trejo plays a villain, he has to get killed off. But he didn't get killed off in Harold and Kumar, and he was like a asshole father-in-law.
Well,
yeah, but he wasn't a villain. I think he was just. I think he was just kind of constructive opposition.
Yeah.
He got a great send off in Breaking Bad, man. Ooh.
Oh, he was on the turtle, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was
I need
on
to
the
go back
turtle.
and rewatch Breaking Bad.
But another thing he survives in his character survives both in Fallout 2 and in Fallout New Vegas.
Oh wow.
Man, Shooter is tan right here.
Yeah, that looks like some
It's like a
politician level of
heavy
tan.
spray tan.
He's like, yeah,
The whites of his eyes are tan.
I think he was out in the back with the guys.
Yeah.
Take that.
I have to say is
That was
that
a nice hat.
you guys came out swinging for year 3 with Paulie. You like seriously like that was like, oh crap, they're serious. Pretty awesome. And then obviously
progressively darker. Sorry.
Oh, he's getting
Look
darker.
at how big that hat is.
Go ahead, Spencer. Sorry.
You guys really can, and the lineup has been absolutely fantastic. Obviously Kyle was a treat, and having Kyle back this time with Denise, is even better because they're gonna do gangbusters business from there. I mean, I know like when you're putting together a show, Kentucky, you go in different directions because you have an idea and you're like, oh, that sounds cool too. But like, how close to your original concept are you at right now?
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's a little bit. It's because you have an idea and in your head what your perfect like version of the guest list is, but then then you have to go and get yeses, and then even on top of going out and finding yeses, R.I.P. Isaac Cappy, on top of going out and getting the interest is meeting the schedule. It's like you'll find people that have gotten word of mouth. They're like, oh, we've heard about your show, and it's flattering to get that now that it's not we're kind of out searching for people. Now it's kind of like we're getting so many offers that we have to kind of weed through and kind of narrow it down into a guest list that makes sense.
It's like a embarrassment of riches kind of thing at that point almost.
Yeah, it's been like from one show to the other coming into that, and it's a lot of people I'm getting contact from, and it's like I don't know if I can fit you this year. I don't know if I can fit you in or your client in with the couple of themes we're going right now, but let me get back to you. Right. Even today I had people contacting me, and I'm like, listen, I am 8 guests over my maximum right now on offers out. So if everyone says yes, it's going to be pretty packed, so it's like we're just hoping to see which ones we don't get yeses from, and then it kind of boom, it'll have its shape. It's going to be cool, and it'll
out at that point.
Yeah.
See, this is what we need for signing. We need replicas of this map.
I think I actually tagged Kentucky in a post that the artist of the map was talking about it on a page, and he was talking actually making prints of that, and I was like,
oh.
Yes.
Is there
you tagged me in it? I don't remember it.
Yeah,
I gotta find it.
It was recent because I've seen that post recently.
I don't know if I saw that. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
I think I have that Pez dispenser. And why are you humping his leg?
I like for the most part that the collectibles and props are pretty on point. However, in his bedroom right now, there is a piece out of place that isn't out yet for another 5 years, 4 or 5 years, and that is the 12-inch scale Luke Skywalker on Tauntaun in the
Tauntaun.
box.
Up in the back corner.
Right, that figure didn't come out until 2002 or 2003.
Yeah, that was
one in the
like
crowd.
Trail
to the left there. Yeah.
of those 12 inches. Yeah,
It's one of my favorite fun facts about this movie. It's like it's technically OT, but that wasn't out yet.
Would probably be movie accurate. Han on Tauntaun in that same packaging is up on the shelf right over there.
Yeah, and that's the that's retro, isn't it? That's that one.
Power of the Four.
Ooh,
there we go.
Oh, geez.
I'm talking about the 12-inch one, but that's actually
the one to its right. Yeah.
Yep, the bright blue packaging was 2002.
Yep. He loves to hump.
So one of the things that's funny about this is that when we did our family vacation in 2024, we did I got on the microphone and did like a similar version of this, and I did different rules, and I actually said no jerking on our bus. I also said don't blow up the bathroom, but someone did. That's a different story. But it
was a tragedy.
Yes,
the tragedy of Darth Shidious.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
No, it's not.
Their underwear's clean.
Their bus was not stinky.
I went to I saw Sith the other night in the theaters, and I could tell you that people were laughing at all the right beats of that script. It was just awesome.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to see it in theaters because I couldn't find a place in Japan, and by the time I got back to the U.S., it wasn't in theaters anymore.
It was out of first run.
Yeah.
Got to get those revisits to the theater. Those are always fun.
Yeah.
What you saw it at a singular style movie house or like a multi?
So it's a theater that's actually run by Emerson College, called Coolidge Corner, and they do a lot of festivals and everything. And they were doing it was a program called Projections, which was basically all movies that may or may not depict current society and how it affects the world. They opened up with Idiocracy, which I died laughing when I saw that was listed.
Top 5.
That's like, yeah.
And then they did RoboCop. They did A Clockwork Orange. They did Brazil.
Wow.
And they ended it with Episode 3.
Wow.
Which is that's pretty interesting.
Breakdown of politics.
Though there was a lot of people laughing when Padme said, "So this is how liberty dies." People actually were laughing in the crowd. I'm like, "Oh, God."
Yeah, that's not necessarily a laugh break. I love in all these scenes, like even in the bedroom, they had all these amazing curtains made out of the sheets from back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Trading card wallpaper.
My friend of mine did a similar thing where he actually sewed a shirt out of a set of I think it was that same
this is like the
print.
Inspiration for Roosevelt's. It's like
exactly.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
It's hard to. It's like that's like Freaks and Geeks looking Seth Rogen.
Mm-hmm.
Like facial hair.
He's a little older, but yeah. But he does have that whole younger, weird look.
Ricardo Montalban.
Those statues are hard to look at.
Yeah, they're
hard to look at.
They're not great.
It kind of looks like the 3PO card that Anthony won't sign.
Oh my gosh! I just noticed the statue. I've never noticed that before.
Really? Wow, that's like right there next to his head for half the scene.
That's yes.
Oh yeah.
A pronounced thing on the statue there.
Got to get a shot of the single Kirk and get Shatner to sign it.
That had to have been on-set input from Shatner himself, since he's in this movie. No, make
him a big old thing.
Yeah. And they, it's so funny.
I think there's a. They have a joke. They have a joke later on that plays in on this. That they were told off the bat, they're like, you can't make it. You can't make the uniforms that Rogen's crew wears anything like the Star Trek uniforms, or we're gonna sue the hell out of you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So they make a joke later on in the movie, and I can't remember what it is, but it's that kind of thing, like that it has to be a little different or something.
Well, that's why he was making that joke about the statues.
Yeah.
Okay.
The horrors that Viacom would sue us if we're.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
I definitely think that someone needs to go up to the guys during their panel and ask them what would they find in the bathroom of Captain Picard's to get their captain's log.
Captain's log.
That'd be a great question for a panel.
That dude looks familiar in the purple with the Spock ears.
Yeah, those are some. I think
they're all
upside down.
For sure.
Yeah, the Spock ears are on upside down.
Yeah, they're very much upside down.
Yeah, he has like a face that seems like it's been around.
Yeah.
Here we go. Snakes. There's so much other stuff that's just Easter eggs.
Dan is amazing in this scene.
I love he's
telling amazing overall.
Well, yeah, that's true. He does that.
Oh man, now I can't stop noticing the statue.
Yeah, point. It's always in frame.
Just don't look in the eye.
Divert your gaze.
Won't call attention to it, or Disney will remove it. Wait, no, that was something else.
Yeah, that exactly.
My ear.
This isn't on Disney Plus, so that's a plus.
Yes.
Oh no. Was that before the Tyson Holyfield thing? No, that was after it, wasn't it?
I think this had to be after it.
Yeah, that was the 90s, I think,
Yeah.
Or early 2000s.
Yeah. You can't call the van Slave 2 anymore.
Yeah.
Just the way he's holding his ear when the fake one just gets taken off.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh,
Get in the van.
here's the line.
Damn. Oh, that guy almost got run over.
Oh man.
Hey, Butler, hit him with the fresh ham.
There you go. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I honestly think that I need to get an autograph picture with Sam and have him quote, "I lost my virginity in a confessional booth. God have mercy on my soul." Detroit Rock City is such an underrated movie. It is so good.
Man.
The cameos in that movie are fantastic, especially if you got Edward Furlong sleeping with Gene Simmons' ex-wife in that movie. It's like, it's incredible.
Oh my gosh, Con 2.
Oh yeah, he does Con and then has an asthma attack in the middle.
No, I mean Con, like what's left of Con's statue is also like heavily endowed. Like both Con and Kirk were.
Yeah, they both had. It was like that was their battle. It was a pissing contest.
Yeah, a sword fight.
Oh my god! Have you watched Wrecking Crew yet?
What's that?
Not yet.
Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista.
And I watched it while like scrolling reels and stuff like that. I kind of zoned out a little bit, but I need to rewatch it. But it was pretty entertaining.
It's pretty
Did
cool
Skip
action
talk,
movie.
did Skip talk
Helicopter.
about it on Tuesday?
Yes, we were talking about it on Tuesday.
Wait, what happened on Tuesday? Did it just come out?
The Batista and
straight to
Momoa movie. That's that's recent.
Yeah. I think I watched it over the weekend. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Everything
was that memorable for you.
I go to sleep at like 6 a.m. I wake up at like 2 p.m. Like my days are all.
Yeah, but you're also
weird.
talking to people like around the world, like with ideas for the show too, like at 3 o'clock in the morning.
5, 6 sometimes. Yeah, I'm usually. Yeah. I didn't go and book all these people into Star Wars movies out of the UK. It's not my fault.
Right.
It's not our fault that they don't live on regular time.
Yeah.
Yeah. They live on.
What is regular time to you?
Right now, it's about 9 o'clock. Everybody else is either late or early.
Gotcha.
The S and CST is standard. So that's the standard.
And the C is central, meaning the middle.
Middle of the world.
Right.
Right here.
I love the fact that he's trying to speak Pig Latin, but he gets it completely wrong.
Yeah.
Comes out as normal English.
When we're hanging out in the Blue Oyster Club.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there you go.
We definitely need some Menudo playing at Con.
Then there's the guys in Australia who are somehow in the future.
Right.
Yeah, I got literally today, since my birthday is tomorrow, I got messages from people that were wishing me happy birthday from the future, and it was a great gesture, but it was a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Like, damn it!
Well,
it's not.
How was my birthday? It isn't until tomorrow.
Did you have a good time on my birthday?
It's tomorrow today.
Especially if I forget like a friend's birthday and then I feel bad. Luckily, they're there a day ahead of time to let me know that so-and-so's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's always my favorite is when people say to me, they're like, "Oh, thank you for remembering." I'm like, "No, thank you, Zuck."
Yeah, exactly. Somebody else told me.
Nobody remembers anyone's birthdays. That's
I see that a lot where there's like groups that are in like, Europe or England or whatever, and they'll post something after midnight their time. I'm like, it's not that day yet, but sure, whatever.
It's not Tuesday yet.
I do not know that this film would go over well at First Contact Con there, Troy.
Yeah. And it's only that section and then the coming up piece with the actual, Kirk, but not as Kirk.
Yeah.
So that would probably
if someone wants to get over really quickly and look really cool, someone should ask, "So, Fogler, do you really only have one nut?"
I think the timestamp's lying. Does the timestamp keep going?
It's frozen.
It's frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was worried earlier that I was.
My share. I changed. I thought it was going on the stream, but here. If I go over here,
I looked at it.
Oh, there you go.
Did it just update? Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it shouldn't matter if I have the freaking window that it's shared on in the foreground or not.
Oh, there you go.
But that's what was doing it. So
but that should be about right because that's like right where I'm at.
It's like 20 seconds faster than me, or like 6 seconds.
Yeah, and once I click away from it, it goes
pause. Yeah, there it is.
So bizarre. Yep.
Yeah, I looked at it and I go, "Wait, we're 8 minutes in," and then I go and I look and I go, "Nope, 29." Okay, all right, well, okay.
Yeah, it's an imperfect system, and usually it works better than that.
He's humping your leg.
He's just like,
he's humping your leg.
You're really, really high right now. You see, that should have been in Rise of Skywalker when Rey's like, "Speak to me." It should have said, "You're very, 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 very high."
Very, 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 very high. And that would have added entertainment value to the sequels.
I want to know who the people in Hollywood who say it does that for you, because I've never had that experience personally.
What?
where you see visions of like your favorite stuff or like
your father cutting off
dialogue, right? Like I've never had that. I've never had that. Maybe I'm just not doing the right thing. I don't know.
No, I think you just didn't have good guacamole. That's all.
Yeah,
that's probably what it was.
I think that's the ayahuasca, and actually the.
My lucky R2.
Wish you had the width and girth of D2. Oh, hi.
It would have been great if his sleeping bag was actually the Jabba sleeping bag.
Or the wampa. I mean, the
tauntaun.
Oh, the tauntaun one. I saw that pop up on my timeline and on my feed again. It's like a fleece blanket or something. Like
it's an actual sleeping bag that they made. First, it was an April Fool's Day joke by like Think Geek or something.
Think Geek, yeah. But then they actually
produced the item, which was a tauntaun sleeping bag that you could sleep in, and then they did however many runs of it, and now it's like a cool thing from 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the most recent guest that you guys just brought in, which we had the slide for that. You brought a quartet of people from The Mandalorian and the Mandalorian Grogu movie. First and foremost, obviously, VCN Hall of Famer Brendan Wayne, Lateef Crowder, David Accord, and VCN Hall of Famer John Goodson, who is also a very, very dear friend of the VCN. Very, very excited about this line. And Goodson's, whereas he's done shows with us, he's not appeared at a con. So this is his first con appearance, which is awesome.
Yep. Historic.
Yeah. I'm stoked literally about all four of them. There's not one person there that I'm like, oh, this is better than that one. It's like just having all four of them is great. I've never met Dave. John's awesome. I had a great time with John in San Francisco. We got to have a nice time at dinner, and then we had lunch at the ranch the next day. And Brendan is Brendan, man. Brendan is so much fun to be around. The stories he shares are amazing. He's just, I don't even want to get into quoting things from Rhode Island.
Oh yeah, no.
He is an absolute riot.
Joanna's already wondering if he's gonna lick her face again.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell? We're sitting in the bar,
but Jabba the Hutt.
Is this
the Mando does what the Mando wants.
Is that the sign that's in the Presidio? Is that the same sign?
I don't know if it's the same one or a replica.
Right.
Or
so I'm going to throw this out there right now.
A redesign.
And I tried to do this a couple of years ago, but now I can absolutely do this. The first person to bring me their stand for the HasLab Razor Crest, signed by Brendan, Lateef, and John Goodson, I will buy you a blue Milka Punta.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to rush over to you then, because I've got to see Barry, Lateef, and Brendan right now, and I plan on getting
That's right.
So you need to get John Goodson on there. So the fact is, the first person that comes to me with those three signatures on the base of your Razor Crest.
But at Punta, like you have to be inside the door already.
Correct. Yes.
Punta. Not at RSC earlier in the day.
Correct. So just like with
so you got to take it to Bunta.
Just like the patches, I did not give these away to people without the code, which last year the code was nobody calls Han Solo a bitch.
Yes. How apropos.
And you had to go in Bunta.
For sure.
So you need to bring Friday night. You need to bring the stand of your Razor Crest to Bunta.
Does it have to be the stand, or could it be like another part, like a fuselage panel or something?
I will accept any piece. I'll accept any piece of the HasLab. You don't have the HasLab though.
He's just giving options.
things.
No. If you're willing to deface your $500 HasLab to get signed, you deserve a drink.
I haven't opened up either one of mine. I need to open one, I guess.
I have already defaced my $30 Walmart special.
So I have been getting the base signed right by the main Mandos. That's where I have their signatures, because I feel like those ones needed to be the most like forward presenting signatures for it. But for other actors and actresses who played characters that interacted with or were on the Razor Crest as well throughout the Mando series, I had them, or have been having them, sign the underside of the removable panels on my HasLab Razor Crest. So it's like a little Easter egg feature that you wouldn't see on the outside of it for those. Like I have, Misty Rosas and Chris Bartlett and a few others on those underside panels for the characters that they played on the Razor Crest.
It's like a creamy center. You don't know it's there until.
So, did you try to get Harry Knowles to come to Rebel Scum Con since he's in Texas?
Is he actually?
I'm friends with him on Facebook. He's actually in Texas. And when I watch this movie, I'm like, okay, do you want to get Ethan Suplee or do you want to go for actual Harry Knowles?
Oh my gosh. I would feel like both. Because I think that would just be absolutely hilarious, especially with the other fanboy stuff we have going on.
It'd be amazing.
He's in Austin. He's in Austin, right? Isn't it?
Let me look at his
sounds about right, because I think that's where he ran Ain't It Cool News from.
Yeah.
Because back in the 90s, he was a big deal with that site.
Seymour.
Ooh.
Seymour.
He's originally from Austin, but he's from
Philip Seymour, or
it just says he was originally from Austin, but it says Seymour, Texas. Is there a Seymour bots here?
Kind of felt like these were all softball questions.
Well, the thing is,
with the exception of Kashyyyk at the time.
Yeah, because that would have been the holiday special.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the prequels yet. Scruffy Nerf herder. Which, I'll say this right now, that is actually going to be my password for the 26th patch.
Which one?
For the 26th patch, which I will reveal what it is mid-April.
Oh, okay.
The code will be that if you're not a VIP and you want one of these patches, the code will be Scruffy Nerf herder.
Scruffy Nerf herder.
And how many are you going to have, roughly?
Who are you calling Scruffy looking?
Password holders.
I will have 50 more.
Oh, 50 additional. Okay. Right on. That's a bunch.
I can tell those people.
So if they say Scruffy looking Nerf herder, that doesn't count? Or that has enough of it in there?
Because that was not the code in the movie.
Okay.
That was the fanboy quote, not the Princess Leia quote.
Yep. So, but I will say that we are.
Oh, here we go.
And I said this a couple of times already. We are tripling the amount of VIP tickets that we're doing for Boonta Eve than we had in 25.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So, give or take a few. I mean, I fought for it last year. We only had 37, but I had to do 37 last year just because, why not? We will have 100 VIP tickets for Boonta. And we got some really, really good perks for those people this year. So we're very excited about that.
Cool.
And I also want to thank the Rebel because Kentucky and I had a really great meeting with Keith from there. And they're literally like so excited about us being back. So they're giving us more space. And,
it's amazing what a with throwing an awesome event somewhere can do. When you want to come back
to the next.
Yeah, because when we're having our initial meeting, so it was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, Star Wars fans show up. Yep, sure they will. Oh, yeah. I'll just bump my cover band that plays here all the time. this time of year, every Saturday or every Friday night, this time of month. Sure. And then the tickets launched, and they were like, whoa. And then when we were there, and the line is going around the building almost completely.
And they put it on their social
again.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
But my favorite quote, and this is not public, but I'm going to say it anyway, it was hilarious, is when Kentucky and I were settling with the owners at the end of the night. So how do we do? He's like, oh, it was a typical Friday night. And Kentucky and I looked at each other like,
sure. I was like, oh, well, I mean, in that case, sorry for the letdown. There are a couple other bars in town. We could probably just host somewhere else. No, we're good. It was fun. Let's do it again.
Not just other bars in town, but like sections of Frisco where it's all bars.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love this guy. I just watched I Love You Man again the other day, which is obviously another Rush movie. And he's hilarious. This guy, he's like talks like Elmo. See, Dave, you didn't use AI in Kristen Bell's hair.
I did not.
Someone accused us of using AI on the ad, saying that her hair's not brown. And I'm like, have you even watched FANBOYS?
Brown. It's right there.
Movie, it sure
See, it's right over there. It's actually black, really, over there in the Leia outfit, but
maybe in the Judd Apatow movies, or
but
yes, there is no AI photos anywhere involved in what we do here at the Virtual Cantina Network.
see, okay, would it have been funnier if Billy D. Williams was Judge Reinhold? I mean, he's Judge Reinhold, but should that character have actually been Judge Reinhold?
It would have
Judge Reinhold played Judge Reinhold in something else?
That would be so meta. We were actually, Dave, Jeff and I were talking about this earlier. We were talking about the movie Back to School, and
I love that movie.
And we were talking, and we kept on calling him Dean Martin because he was dean of the college, and his last name was Martin.
Yeah.
It's like Judge Reinhold, Dean Martin.
Hey, Dean Martin.
Exactly.
Oh, Rodney was so good.
We were talking about the Melody Kids.
The missed opportunities.
Rodney was legendary for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and I hear isn't Fogler, or wasn't he supposed to, or did he play Sam Kinison in a Sam Kinison movie? Didn't I hear that?
I don't know, but that would
seems like the right fit for it.
I swore I heard that he got cast for it and it didn't happen, or it did get made and never released or something like that.
There's something more to ask him.
So yeah. I would say the one of the guests that you guys announced made Dave very, very happy was Eunice.
Yes.
He's been chasing Eunice for years.
I have. Like I've got several different figures. I've got like a Chewbacca figure and a Kelnaka figure.
I like Kielbasa.
Mm. with potato pierogies and onions.
Exactly. But also a big one that we're very, very excited about, and Kentucky, you can elaborate on, is the U.S. first appearance of Michael Pingrazzi.
Ah, yes, that's a fun one. And it's not just like Star Wars fans that I'm hearing that are pretty excited about this one. It's the other side of the Lucasfilm ILM world of indie fans are super stoked.
Shout out to Alex, the indie guy.
Yeah. I would like to say that it almost confirmed that some of his stuff will be going to the museum, to the Lucas Museum.
Ooh.
Nice.
Because they were asking things about spelling a name. They're asking questions that they don't ask when it's something that's getting just like hung inside the walls at ILM. Like that's like, because there's no plaques or with credits or anything on them and any of the matte paintings at ILM headquarters. So that's kind of what the suggestion is that, because he was getting asked questions about it, is what I heard from, I believe Dominic told me that. So that's kind of the rumor, is that some of the stuff is going to be.
Well, I know when we went on the tour a couple of weeks before you guys did, our host was actually telling us that a lot of the paintings that were in the lobby before you get to, the store in the main strip, were just changed out because George moved them to the museum.
Yeah, they were shipping off a bunch of that. And that was the same thing when we happened through a particular house. They had quite obvious spots where paintings were there and had it was like that was something was mounted there, but it's gone. And they're like, yeah, they sent a bunch of Rockwells down to the museum. So it's kind of fun to see where it used to be, and then now I'll have to go and see where it is.
And I'll shout out also, obviously to RSC guest and VCN member John Goodson, who is heavily involved at the museum.
Yeah, he's like almost a curator, but not in title. But from the talks we've had with him, it's like, wait, you're running this thing, aren't you? You're kind of the person.
The funny one of the conversations I had with him about it was like, it's like, yeah, I was close to being done, and then the man called me. He's like, what would be actually kind of cool if you put it in there? And he's like, I guess I'm going back to work. So,
yeah, there we go. Back to the archive.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was hanging out a lot in the archive, so hopefully they got everything they needed restored.
When we went there, we got dropped off at the archives. We were staying on the loading dock, and evidently security was like, some guys in the same shirt standing on the loading dock at the archives. Became very close to not being good.
But then when we went to the fire department, I think it got smoothed over.
Right.
Oh, I didn't get to go to the fire department, man. I need another trip.
We got to go in the fire truck.
Yeah, we did. It was cool.
I got the patch from the gift shop. That's what I got.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Yeah.
You got both of them. You didn't get the patch from the Norse Legion?
I got the coin. Got the coin from Norse Legion, but I also got the real patch from the gift shop. And I couldn't, but I couldn't get through the line fast enough. Like, the ILM gift shop and the ranch gift shop, they don't run that shop on speed. It definitely is a very slow process on the checkout. The barcodes never scan. There's always like looking up process where it's like they're flipping through books to like match things up for item numbers.
I was asking, do you have the size in the back? And they had to go in the back and for different shirts and stuff when we were at the ILM store.
Yeah. It was
the ranch store didn't have a
yeah.
No, it just goes down the set of stairs to some random place. Yeah, but somebody tried to go down there, like, I'm just gonna go to the store downstairs, and they were like, you can't go down there.
Yeah.
I was trying to get cash out as fast as possible because outside the door was because Lauren Peterson took us on our tour, and outside and we had lunch with John Goodson.
Very cool.
And we had happened to see Matt Wood had walked in for lunch too, and I made the biggest mistake of my life. I didn't get the burger. I was because I'm on a carnivore diet, so all I eat is meat, and the only thing I've been able to eat for like the week leading up to going to the ranch was like, we're going to all these different restaurants or fast food and this and that, and the only thing I'm getting is I'll get the burger with no bun. I'll get the burger with no bun. So it's like, man, I'm just gonna get chicken salad. I'm like, I just want something other than a burger, no bun, and I pass up on probably the best burger in Northern California.
So literally Wagyu burgers from the ranch, which they sold at the stores, by the way. We had one when we had lunch at ILM. It was so good.
Burger was amazing.
When we went to the ranch the next day, I had to have another burger.
I think 3 or 4 out of 4 of us got the burger again the second day because we enjoyed it so much.
The chicken salad was, chicken salad.
The thing nobody ever orders there.
No, I mean it's there's definitely healthy people that it's their cafeteria.
It's not everyone's eating. Yeah, and there's things that people always pick, and then there's things that nobody picks.
Yeah,
at the ILM, Pablo, we know got a chicken salad. So
see, it's not like a Greek diner where they have 137 different options. It was like 6-7 things. So it's not like they're like, oh well, the chicken salad's been sitting. Now we have chicken soup.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Dave,
they have something to feed the cows that they turn into really good burgers.
Yes, Dave.
And then chili.
Star Trek cons like this?
Maybe. There's a lot more of legitimate uniforms, like the number of different styles of fake uniforms that they had to make up for this movie.
Yeah,
that would be a great cosplay, though, is to cosplay with these
fake uniforms. Oh yeah,
cosplay with the fake uniform.
People would be like, "Are you dumb?"
Star Trek convention.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. fake Klingons, upside down ear Vulcans.
Yeah, exactly.
The question is, did Shatner notice that none of it was right? Or did he just walk by?
The only thing Shatner noticed is that someone signed his paycheck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How close to any of those other scenes was he at all? Really?
And he noticed the snacks and craft services.
I love the fact that they're sitting there on the bed drinking Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo. See, now anytime I see Yoo-hoo, I think of Chocomel, and it makes me miss Europe, because in Holland especially, but it kind of gets outside of Holland to other places in Europe. There's this brand called Chocomel, and it's like Yoo-hoo but 10 times better. And it's like it's like a normal, it's a beverage you see in every single like convenience store, everywhere you go, it's there, but it's so.
So let's talk about something, since 4 out of the 5 of us were in Japan. Let's talk about the awesomeness that was Lawson's.
So you can sit this one out as well, Bobby.
I had a great time in Japan with all.
Hey, first we're going to talk about the ranch, Bobby. Sit this one out.
You're just like trying to start shit this week, Spencer.
Oh,
everyone that was 5 feet away from a Yoda statue, raise your hand. Okay, you're out. Sorry. Okay, next.
How many Yoda statues is that?
Oh,
4 or 5. How many?
The thing is, we were at the ILM panel. Kentucky and I were sitting in the second row of the ILM panel, and we were texting Bobby, "Hey, we're in the panel." But no, how awesome is Lawson's? That was like, I missed.
Lawson's is great. 7-Eleven is amazing. What was the third one? There was 3.
I don't know, Family Mart or something like
Family Mart. Actually, I went to Family Mart more than Lawson.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Lawson was, for whatever reason, Lawson was the one that was always where we were. Especially like they were in the 2 of them in the hotel.
Lawson's chicken, man. I miss Lawson's chicken. I had it every day. Every single day.
All those sandwiches and the rice balls, but you get those everywhere.
This is quintessential.
There's a third character.
I want the. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying as much shit as they were giving Trekkers, they completely fanned out on Shatner, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I mean, because I think that's true. You know, no matter how hardcore you are in one fan, I mean, if you get to be in someone that's that huge, you're gonna geek out. That's the truth. I mean, that's you know,
that's expected.
I mean, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me, but I do enjoy some Trek from time to time. I won't lie.
I have in the past. It's been many years.
You need to talk to John Goodson because he did work on the Enterprise D as well as the Borg Cube in First Contact. John, we actually did a watch-along with Goodson watching First Contact.
Yes.
Did you see Kirk?
Is this one of your people?
That is our art director.
What?
Yep.
Yes,
I've
Kirk,
never
you're fired. You can't leave the company.
Or
you're just
10
making art for free now.
Or 20 times. I haven't heard that story ever.
Oh my God, yeah, he did a lot, and he's going to have some shots on his table of him working on the Enterprise D.
I want that back tattoo on a shirt so bad.
Oh, you should get that. You should get that.
The shit I
get
tell
that
you.
paint pen on your back.
He was right.
That would look amazing embroidered on like a back of a jacket or something.
You know, it's so funny on how that tongue-in-cheek joke there has gone completely full circle.
Touche.
But I definitely want that on a shirt so bad. Or maybe get a skin
do it on your back.
Like a skin color shirt to have as like a fake out, you know, like, I got the back tattoo for the FANBOYS guys.
Well, if you get Mark Draven to come back, maybe you get Mark to do that.
Man, he'll probably be too slammed for that much. That's a lot of tattoo work.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, Mark was busy working at our show. He likes to just chill and just kind of hang out, and has the other artists work, and he just wants to hang out.
We saw him in Rhode Island. He was just walking around the floor and hanging out while like Chelsea and everybody else was sweating.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, I think he was like, he told us like, well, tomorrow, he's like, I got someone coming in at like noon. I got to do something. I'm like, oh.
I bet the Star Wars Seth Rogen won in that tussle.
Yeah.
I would like to believe that. Oh, but what I was getting at, sorry about at the ranch at the gift shop, I was trying to get paid so quick because right outside the door, Lauren and Goodson were waiting for us, obviously, and they're like, "Oh, let's go, come on!" And Matt had finished lunch, and Matt Wood, because he had come in and got lunch and came over to our table and was hanging. But Bert joined in them chatting right outside the door, and I'm just like, I want to go meet Ben. I want to go meet Ben. I want to go meet Ben. I'm like, could we just scan it? Scan the thing. Like, take the money. I want to go. Like, I need to move. I'm like, can't come back and buy this later. Like, this is the one chance. I'm like, do I need these 4 shirts, 2 hats, 4 patches, 3 challenge coins, or do I just leave?
Carry.
Buy all the things.
I imagine that it's like all Star Wars sound effects whenever Bert does anything in life.
Oh, he should have a guy that walks behind him that's kind of like Winslow from Spaceballs, and just kind of
do the Wilhelm scream.
There you go.
Like the cheesy sound effects they were using in Fallout for every step the power armor would make.
Hey, the effects in Fallout were on point.
I'm sorry to put cheesy and Fallout together, because actually I was pretty stoked about all that. And then come to learn that our buddy Judah Escalante worked on a bunch of the armor.
Yep.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's been, if you have him on Facebook, add him on Facebook now if you don't. But he's been resharing stuff that he's been working on. But he painted the NCR armor, and he painted a bunch of things on that.
That's
set.
awesome.
Yeah.
I might need to see if he's willing to make a suit.
He will. No, he does commissions.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
So
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Yeah, you do.
Really,
By
the fun.
strength, he means funds.
For that stack of signed things you have in your possession, how giddy are you right now?
Me?
Kentucky.
Oh, signed things.
Meaning, like you have a whole thing of signed things that you have not announced yet.
Oh, contracts.
You're
referring to contracts, aren't you? I thought you were talking about like things I have behind me that are signed, like helmets and things. I'm pretty excited for what we're going to be announcing soon. And there's a couple things that just today we had a thing with, and actually Bobby had just got to my house at the same exact time when the phone call came in. Anytime I'm talking to my booking partner, he's like, "No one's around, right?" I'm like, "No one's ever around. It's only me and you. Like, you're either on speakerphone in my car, no one's around, or it's at home. And if it's later on in the day, maybe my brother's here, but he's a partner in the company too. It's like, it's all good." And then like this time, Bobby walks in the door, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Bobby's here, by the way. Bobby's here." Yeah, I guess we can say it in front of him. He's like, loose lips sink ships, but like, so.
So the person we were talking about.
Yeah.
You might have seen him in Star Wars.
Oh no!
In Star Wars.
You're assigning gender to this potential guest.
I said like EM.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was a him.
Did you assume my pronouns, sir?
No.
You say He-Man.
No, I thought you were assigning gender to the guest. I was like, I'm not ready to assign that yet.
Killers.
I'm not ready for hints yet.
Okay,
I don't think
we're gonna do work.
We're not gonna do hints. That it works if you're on a tour bus.
Okay. But, Flash, you like rookies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if it's a Grateful Dead tour.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I don't think this one that me and Bobby, that Bobby knows more about now today, that call. I don't think we're going to do a whole lot of hinting about that one at all. I think when that thing happens, we're not. You're going to share. You're going to share immediately with the masses, and
that's awesome. Now,
because I think it's very much a loose lip sink ships kind of situation. We don't need to hint about it. We don't need to do little things. We're like, yep, this is going out in the ether as soon as possible. Everyone share this one with everyone.
Don't need to sit on it.
No. Honestly, and the other day we were texting. You said you had 15 VIPs left. Are you still in that number, or are you like closer to 10?
It's under that number. There's there's less VIPs than you can cram into a box of Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, while staying within occupancy.
What's that?
I said while staying within occupancy.
Huh?
The buildings have occupancy limits. You can.
Oh no, he's talking about VIP. He's not talking about. I mean, VIP. We can, But yeah.
It's all VIP.
He's talking about VIP.
I love the fact you said commando crawl. Then everybody's right.
Oh, no, now I get it. Sorry, now I follow you, Bobby. Yeah. Based off this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah.
But I also want to point this out right now is that anybody watching right now, you're not booked your tickets for Rebel Scum Con Year 3. When you check out, when you go to Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com, use the code BUNTA and you'll get a discount off your ticket. So.
Ooh, now I got to go back and watch the Hobbit movies. I just saw Kirk's post from a couple minutes ago.
Fun fact: the actor who played Thorin Oakenshield in the Hobbit trilogy was one of the Naboo guards in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that is true.
Right.
Yes.
See, we were having this discussion Tuesday night. Like, no, there's one Hobbit movie and it's animated. Damn it.
Remember, it's like there's only one return. It's of the Jedi.
It ain't of the king.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the of the Lord of the Rings trilogy too, though.
Yeah.
I feel like there's room in my heart for 2 returns, at least 2.
Yeah, but to quote Jeff Anderson, even the fucking trees walk.
A lot of walking in that trilogy.
Okay. The funny thing about this scene right now is that, just like people know, the ranch looks nothing like this.
No.
You were supposed to say the ranch looked exactly like this.
Yeah. And the Power of the Force 2 Millennium Falcon is totally a real model they used on screen.
Continues that
more
myth.
stuff
That's
actually
exactly
none of this stuff is actually from the archive.
No.
This is all, actually, most of this is Faraway Creations. I think they did all the set.
A lot of the stuff inside the is actual merch.
Yeah.
Which it was a great use of merch though, because it looks like they have some actual master replicas and some other stuff in there. Like
it's mixed up well. Gotta love this reference.
The iBot.
This room reminds me more of Rancho Obi-Wan than it does of Skywalker Ranch.
Yeah.
I haven't been there either.
Especially that door.
Ooh.
That door too, especially, yeah.
It's a treat. Rancho's absolute treat.
Yeah. That was
one day.
That was awesome to get to do that when I was just out there with Dominic. It was a lot of fun. And we got lucky because they were completely booked up for the weekend we were there. So we got a very special treat of a complete tour from Steve. Steve did our tour, which he doesn't really do the tours anymore. He kind of just pops in at the end and
that's what he does.
Here I am. But we got the whole Steve Sansweet tour, which was super special.
That's very cool.
Yeah, Parashon, go after Ray Park. That will work.
In his prime.
Oh,
it's more like Toad.
Where's Mark?
I was going to say he was very much in Toad.
Do you guys remember in when he played Toad in X-Men 1 when he pulled off the mall and actually broke the fourth wall and smiled at the camera because he knew that everybody was watching him, knowing that it was Maul? It was in the scene on the Statue of Liberty.
Oh yeah.
And I just read an article today that the Ki-Yoon Quinn was the fight choreographer for X-Men 1. So Data from the Goonies was the freaking fight coordinator for X-Men.
And now he's an Academy Award winner.
Yep.
Elevators in the ranch. You know?
Those are the blasters and lightsabers are master replica for sure. The TIE Advanced looks like it's Code 3 for brand of merch for true believers watching.
I need a Lucas branded trash bag.
With the real money for movies.
Oh, don't ever say that. There you go.
Lucas trash.
Should have thought of that while we were there.
I really wanted one of the coffee mugs. Not the ones from the gift shop, but just the coffee station mugs that is just like the everyday mugs, and it's not anyone's particular one. It's just there's just a cabinet full of generic white mug with ranch logo on it.
Yep.
Why are all the security guards T-1000s though? In this, do we know why?
That's THX 1138, isn't it?
Yeah, THX. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
the officers are very much like the ones from that movie for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. I always get because the helmet looks like the
it's got that vibe too.
Have the motorcycle
with the liquid
helmet
version of the T-1000. Yeah.
Which still would be an ILM tie-in. So I mean,
for sure. But that would, yeah. At this point, it's obviously in the past, and even when they were supposed to be doing this, it was in the past. So
because George would leave an open laptop on his desk with the movie right on his desk.
Right.
We're implying at this point George knows how to use a laptop as well.
Episode 1, the rough cut. There's the Jar Jar.
The Jar Jar doing the back of the tattoo. I just noticed that.
Yes.
The red lightsaber mouse cursor.
Yep.
Into the garbage chute. Of course, there's a trash compactor though.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Hide behind. Yep.
Someone should have taken out one of the lampshades and put it on their head. Just in the corner.
A little Embo Easter egg then.
Yep.
You know, I heard Embo's supposed to be the main villain of the Mando Grogu movie.
Yes, and Plo Koon was amazing in the season finale of The Mandalorian as well.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you're gonna get me on that, Dave?
No.
And we also have a T-shirt available on our TeePublic that Plo Koon is my father.
Plo Koon.
That's nice.
That's hilarious.
Yep. And somehow Max Rebo returned.
With 4 limbs, right?
Yep. And obviously our friends on the friends Hawk the Track. All available on our TeePublic store. But yes, no, Plo Koon is your father.
Awesome.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely the Power of the Force 2 Falcon from 95.
Is it? It looks way more weathered though.
I think they added some to it.
Yeah. It's definitely not, the original.
Yeah, it's not the original release.
Vintage version.
Yeah,
it's,
no,
it's
definitely
a
not
similar
the
mold,
original.
but
The original one it's bigger than that too.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same size. It's just whiter.
White.
Much whiter.
Now that could be an MR
Training remote.
Training remote. Yeah.
I think it's an MR.
Put yours down. Put yours down.
And I think that Slave 1 in the back corner is
like the Ewok.
Another Code 3, maybe?
It'd probably go by the base.
Whoa.
Will Forte is amazing.
Yes.
And they get
Danny
interrogated
McBride.
by Dan McBride. Yeah.
I just like that everybody's chair turns and singers. What? The little thing.
Yeah, like it was motorized almost. Danny McBride.
I think it's hilarious that of all people who could be Lucas's head of security for Skywalker Ranch, it's Danny McBride.
Yeah.
But he's real world accurate.
Everybody know.
I was trying to read his name tag.
Yeah.
001.
Oh,
It says 0501.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
1, and then it's a barcode.
I can hear his beard.
I also think it's hilarious of the idea that Lucasfilm keeps a dossier on fans.
Yes.
Oh, great.
They know all of the things.
I can't imagine what mine's like.
That's canon.
It's canon.
Oh, yeah.
Was William Shatner involved?
I no longer believe.
I've been informed. I feel the same way. There you go. They said it. They said the thing.
Oh,
they said the thing.
It would have been great. I know they were trying to be like, the guards on the outside of the door are trying to be like, they're guards, but it would have been great if they had like red masks, almost like the Emperor's guards.
Yeah. What flag is that? Is that a sergeant? Is that a sergeant flag that he's got on his shoulders?
Oh, it might be.
It's like
it would have been. It would be even nicer if they were like Imperial ranks,
right?
Yeah.
They should have the code cylinders on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So many missed opportunities, but then again, the budget was not very big.
I'm wondering if George, the fake George, actually said only the one guy gets to watch the movie, or if that was just Danny's character just sticking it to him for breaking in.
Only you.
All right, let him watch it. Let him watch it. It's only the little nerdy one that's gonna die.
Right. Only.
I mean, they've been known to bring a
The other
cut.
guys can go pay to see it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that they don't even like hound him and say, "So, what'd you think?" Or
Right.
Yeah, no, they just accept it.
Yeah, but I think that's but well, they were on a noble crusade.
Yeah.
It was
but the thing is that people say don't look. But people say don't look at look at spoilers, and half of us at the time go to Wikipedia right after the freaking premiere and say, I don't want to look. All right, click. So we can't hold our own piss,
Yeah.
That might just.
I mean, we definitely have, like, when you're talking about that stack of signatures, like I've got some signatures for guests that aren't in the trailers and aren't known guests that are in the movie. So it's like, we're not going to share them yet. It could spoil, or let's give you something when there is something to give you, instead of giving you a name ahead of time that means nothing to you. And but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to know anything about this character. It's like, cool, that's it.
Yeah. You want to keep yourself out of that too, right?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil for myself. It's like, it's spoiled a little bit, me knowing the name of certain characters and aren't on IMDb and things like that, but that's it.
Right.
And I'm not letting it get any further than that, because we're all in the same boat here. We're all massive fans, and I don't want to ruin it for myself just because of my role here in booking.
Yeah, I mean, you teased it several times on some of your shows with your Post-it that you have next to your computer, but the Ubuntu lineup's pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's right here. It's on this poster right here. Actually, I grabbed the wrong one. That was a lie.
On the one next to
that was a to-do list. This is the one.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you're gonna show it?
Every time I'm in the crowd, he's like, "Hey, I got the Ubuntu." And he does it because he knows I'm in there. I'm like,
yeah. It's usually when I see you comment, I'm like, "Oh, Spencer's there." Speaking of which, the Ubuntu lineup. But to be perfectly honest, it's not the entire Bunta lineup. It's the Bunta lineup of people that may be appearing at RSC. It's not a definite finalized list,
but
from Spencer, but it's a maybe.
And I just want to throw out there too, between us and working with the Virtual Cantina Network and Bunta, any guest who is a guest of Bunta is not booked with the mindset of this person is going to for sure try to come to RSC and sign additionally there. It is a special treat. It's icing on the cake.
Yeah.
If they do.
Well,
which is why it's not a guarantee that they will. It's also why we didn't really advertise it or promote it at year 2. I know it was a pleasant surprise, but that's because anybody who did come from Bunta to RSC was a pleasant surprise for all of us.
Yeah.
It also helps Spencer and the rest of the guys at VCN be able to convince not necessarily the talent, but it's usually the representatives of the talent to kind of pass the word on to them to have them come to the event because it's he has got an extra bargaining chip in his pocket that he can probably get guests out there that it's that would have just turned down coming to just a 1 day couple hour event.
Or who knows, they might end up signing with one agent who walked away with 6 talents over the last weekend.
What was that? I'm sorry, my internet.
Or they can be signed to an agent at the end of Ubuntu Eve or at the end of Rebel Scum Con just because they happen to be in the building.
Right.
It came to a joke that he would text me. He's like, "You're gonna be mad at me. Why?" I'm like, "Why am I mad? Like, I'm not mad. It's business. I get it."
I love the sound effects.
Yeah.
I just noticed that there's lightsabers that people are swinging in the crowd that also didn't exist yet.
It's just the time.
Like that. Not only did they not exist, the technology hadn't been invented by Brian Ono yet.
Mm-hmm.
I just also noticed that the back of the Rush comic books is an ad for New York Comic Con.
Uh-huh.
It had the New York logo on the back of the comic.
There you go.
And it was printed by Dark Horse.
I'm lagging.
Really?
It's the Wars! I feel like we got to start referring to Star Wars as the Wars.
Yeah.
He looks so different here, the brother, versus in Peacemaker.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's like.
Well, even Replacements, he was jacked.
Yeah, and he's way jacked now.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this feeling.
That's clearly a mall saber that. Well, I don't think that toy came out before the movie premiered.
So I have my 25th anniversary episode 1 shirt on tonight.
Awesome.
Nice.
And I was able to go to Lucasfilm and see it at the Lucasfilm at Presidio.
Nice.
So
we were there the day before the Wicked people were there.
So we just watched Fanboys, which is a love letter to all of us. I really want to preface the point that there are a lot of great shows out there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
very cool.
I wasn't there, but eBay helped me out. It was a sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Spencer. I was just going to show
no, that's worth it. That's worth it.
No, cut Spencer off.
Please give me a reason not to talk. But I was going to say is that this movie is a complete love letter to the fandom, and there's a lot of cons out there you can go to. But I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, for what is available out there right now, the Rebel Scum Con is a pure Star Wars show for Star Wars fans. It's made with the love of the fandom overall. And yes, they're having some people who are Star Wars adjacent. Like we do shows that are Star Wars adjacent all the time. But I can honestly say that like it was just, even as a fan, and I worked your show last year, it was just a great environment to be in and to be a Star Wars fan. That I implore anybody to go to that. And I'm not just saying that because the VCN is involved in the event. I'm saying that because as a Star Wars fan, the promoters care about the fandom. And that's the kudos. And I think, and let's go, a little more of that. Dave, what your thoughts on year 2?
Oh, it's a great show. Just walking around the floor and seeing everybody who was there, and the variety of booths, and just the amount of lightsabers for sale, and the
$300 staple gun.
Yes. All of the things. No, it was just a great show. Loved it. Loved the hotel, the whole atmosphere of the hotel and convention center right together. That
was a very good. The proximity was hugely a plus for me. Not having to, first of all, not having to go outside was a dream. So that
I don't know if we'll be able to keep that forever for you.
Yeah, of course. But,
we'll do our best.
That was definitely one high on the list of things around the con itself. But it was, amazing room of guests and great artists and stuff. I didn't spend a lot of time in like the 501st area, but it was kind of a cool little back area thing going on.
Oh yeah, they did an awesome job.
Yeah,
they did,
and it went around the corner way deeper than I thought it did.
Yeah,
and we're giving them the same amount of space this year, but that hallway, without giving anything away just yet, that hallway is going to be populated a lot more this year. That back hallway, so so there's going to be there's the people that didn't get a chance to, or maybe they forgot to, or to journey over to the 501st area. You're gonna probably have to this year, so it's. I think it's going to be cool for the local chapters of the clubs. They're going to get definitely more attention this year, because there's going to be some mandatory stuff going that direction.
That's amazing. But I want to say, like I said, it was just fun, and it was just what we love about Star Wars. And we as a VCN always like to do partnerships that are good for the fandom. Not just good for the fandom, but it's good business that is good for the fandom. And, one of the big partnerships that the VCN are involved in right now is we're involved working with Scum and Villainy on the Rendezvous Cantina, which Jeff and a bunch of our members are going to go to the event this Saturday at Hollywood that's being run by JC and Kevin Smith
Cool.
as a fundraiser. And you can invest still at scumandvillainy.com or foundingfleet.com to be part of that. So
through this weekend, right? Or through Saturday.
Yep. But same like mind is like when I was first talking about the idea with JC, I said, okay, we have the same philosophy. And I said, and the Rebel Scum guys are on board in that capacity as well. That it just, like I said, year 2 was incredible for our partnership. Year 3, people have absolutely no idea the next level that we're all taking this partnership to. And also the level of this partnership that is going through 27.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun there's a lot of fun things planned coming up for the next 16, 18 months between between Rebel Scum Con 3 coming up, things happening in 27, be it here in Texas and other places
over here around this part.
Around that part. Yeah, around that part. There's I think it's very fortunate that we were able to, kind of befriend each other, early on, and like the foundation of this con getting started, and like we're also the new kids on the block, and we needed to pass the sniff test, because there's always there's not always people out there with the best intentions that get involved in the fandom or in the community, and they kind of, I think they get weeded out, most of them, which is for the best. And it wasn't something that Spencer just immediately jumped on board with us, or the VCN did. They really wanted to see that we were positive for the community, and we wanted to make sure that it's the same thing with VCN, because we were new to learning about them. So we were kind of like, oh, okay, we're learning so much more. We're so much about this group. Oh, it's a great group. That's cool. And it was, I think, it was the same way going in the opposite direction with Spencer. And I think it kind of, we kind of learned about each other, and then saw that we were both kind of were like-minded and had the same intentions, of positivity for the community, and it just made sense for a partnership.
It absolutely did, and that by the time we got to Japan, and you couldn't walk around our event, I just every so often I just walk over to I walk over to Kentucky, and he just had this shit-eating grin on his face. I'm like, they have no idea. He's like, nope,
no, no.
But we all knew what was coming right soon, like 2 weeks after we got back, when we made the big announcement.
Yep.
But like I said, if Fanboys was a love letter to the fandom, the partnership of the VCN and Rebel Scum Con is another love letter to the fandom. Yeah. So we implore you, like I said, under 15 VIP tickets are sold, left.
Still left. Yep.
Available. After that, people are saying, "Oh, maybe I'll get a single ticket." There's a distinct possibility there won't be a damn single ticket for
after what Bobby saw today. What witnessed when the phone call I had today. I don't know that single tickets survive. I think it's I think the 3 days are going to have it. So, but it's not. That's not our intention at all. But at the same time, it benefits everyone that's going to be able to, even if they're not going to be able to be a part of every day. It benefits the vendors that are there. It's a benefit to the attendee if they happen to kind of push themselves to go a second day instead of just one anyway, just because it's not much more money than the single days anyway. And now you have that, you're not going to miss that cool panel, because there's not enough time in the day to have all of the awesome panels on Saturday. So you're going to choose to miss out. You're going to actively decide to miss things that you want to be a part of if you were only going, say, Sunday or Saturday, that you would have saw on Friday or Sunday, or vice versa.
And that's simply because
you don't necessarily know all the things that are going to happen on all the days.
No.
Tickets sell out.
Yeah, that's the other
thing. The multi-day, like I had that happen with North Carolina Comic-Con. I had an emergency come up on the Saturday, and I couldn't do all the things I wanted to do, but I'd already bought a multi-day ticket I was like, oh, you get to go back.
Yeah.
It's, if we could cram everything in one day, I'm sure we would try.
Mm-hmm.
But why cram a bunch of fun things in one day?
Well, it would also overlap way more.
Starts at 6 a.m. and goes till 3 in the morning.
Yeah. No, there's no way. I mean, there's not even a way to do everything in 3 days.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to help. We close the signing room down a little bit early on Fridays so that you can get ready to go to Bunta. So you're not missing out on too much of that. There's that overlap of the exact time the show closes. There's things like that we try to help to kind of help steer and help. But I mean, you can't do everything in 3 days. So to try to push it all into one, you're gonna miss out.
We always say that with a celebration. Yeah. There's just no way you can do everything. We live by the rule of 3, which is you make a list of everything that you want to see. The first one is everything you have to go to. The second list is everything you want to go to if you can't get into your first choice. And the third one is like things that would be good as a spot filler. And then every single time, if you can't get into one, you're never going to have a bad time, but you're always knowing that you're going to have a good time.
Make sure you know what's offered so that you can kind of pivot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
so, guys, we're just so excited. And like I said, all of us care to the point where we're always in the middle of our events, whether it be Bunta or Rebel Scum Con. We're like, okay, we're not doing that next year, or we're going to embellish. We're fixing on the fly for the next time. That things are going to change. I know they pivoted from year 1 to year 2 midway through. We pivoted the next morning. When we had a number of people say that they were not happy with the announcements that we made that morning that we should have closed it for. We already said, okay, we put a time frame of when we're going to make RSC announcements for next year. So we're actively thinking about you guys.
Sure.
So much so that also for those who were, I can leak this right now because we're going to be announcing it a little bit, is the VIP tickets for Bunta Eve. If you have a VIP ticket, we're also not only going to have a separate door for you at the Revel to go in for your autograph. However, also, there you go.
I saw the logo come up. I thought we got shut down.
Yeah. Oh no! David put up the
billboard. There it is.
Which they have given me a couple of times before.
Can me and Tucky go in the special secret entrance? I felt like Stan Lee in Fantastic Four Silver Surfer when I was going in on year 2. They're like, "Who are you?" I'm one of the guys.
But VIPs for Bunta Eve will get an isolated 45 minutes in the autograph room before one general admission person gets in. So it behooves you that once you get a Bunta Eve VIP ticket, to make sure you're there for the first 45 minutes. Because you will not have to stand in the line. You'll also have your own entrance as well to get into that room, and you'll be able to hit all of our guests for one GA door opens for the autograph room.
Yeah. And like I said, we're doing our part to help on that by, getting the signer room close a little bit early on Friday, before the show ends. So especially for attendees that are attending both, so that they have a little bit of a break if they're trying to grab something to eat that's not at the Revel, just want to change up clothes or something, or refresh or whatever they're going to do. Yeah. And also, for the RSC guests that might want to go, they're not going to go from their table directly into a bus and ride over. They're going to want to, freshen up or do anything else they would want to do. So we give everyone a little bit of a gap to go and
possibly go pick up some smoked meat at a gas station.
Also, there's another smoked meat place really close.
Well, one of the best barbecues in Texas is in the same parking lot with the Revel. Hutchins Barbecue. I mean, I
might not use that word.
I would vote it best.
Hutchins.
But anyways, if you're a VIP and you don't get there to enjoy that 45 minutes, you also will get front of line access, etc.
Yes, so we'll give you front line. You'll be able to.
You won't lose some of your perks. You won't have that one. We can't give you back, but
correct. So
sure.
we're thinking with you guys in mind as well. So you don't have to, because that if you weren't there, our autograph line went from the autograph room to the front door. So literally, so we'll have access to 2 doors this time. So, like I said, we're thinking about you. This is an event.
And the building's expanded too, as well, hasn't it? Or will it be?
They're working on it. Last I spoke to them, they had not broke ground yet, so they don't know if it'll be available for it. But the fact is that even though we took up 90% of what was available at there. We're getting more this time because they saw what we brought to the table. This time.
But our regulars, we need to save like 25% of the place for our regulars, and then because we need to have that that courtesy, that safety blanket in case this event isn't what everyone's it's going to be.
Are you sure it's going to be what you're saying?
But that's the thing, is that's what the VCN loves, because every venue we go to, including Scum and Villainy, when we did the first Scum, underestimated us. And then next time they're like, okay, we want to do more. Yeah. So I can tell you right now that 25% now is probably like 8%. So things we're looking forward to, but is there anything you guys want to plug before we get out tonight?
Oh, hey, Bobby, I just got an email back from Chris that since you've left, I've been working on that document to confirm the things that were on that phone call. It has been submitted.
That's a good thing.
I figure I'd share that with everyone before we go backstage.
To quote Dave, something he gives to me all the time, read between the lines, man.
It's all good stuff. It's amazing. It's amazing stuff for everyone of these 5 boxes here, and everyone watching now and rewatching this later about what's going to happen in August. It's wow. I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself until there's pen to paper, but or digital scribble on digital PDF. But it's wow. This could be I
just want to say, if I was going to plug anything, it's between the events, panels, interviews, all of the great stuff we have in store, activities, shenanigans, that we have in store for RSC3, Boonta Eve 2, Electric Boogaloo is going to be an event you absolutely don't want to miss out. I know so many fans who saw some of the footage, especially the viral moments, and heard a lot of the stories from so many of the fans who did attend, and
the talent from RC talent that put over Boonta in their panels.
Absolutely.
Know that word is out now. So agents and talent all know about not only that event last year, but also are looking forward to it when they're signing their contract with us this year, knowing that it's like, man, that Friday night party is going to be great. Like, I know we're signing a 2-year contract for this particular guest. He's like, but even if that guest can't do 3 days, he's going to want to fly in early so that he can come to Boonta. And I'm like, okay. Like, I mean,
it's nice.
Yeah. So it's the word is out, and it's not just with the attendees. Like, the guests are like, oh, that was a party I can't miss. I need to be there.
I could say this without mentioning a name, but I can look back on the video that Will the Force put on. By the way, plug to Will the Force, because the reason we went viral was because of Will. One of our Boonta guests for 26 actually commented on that video that when I was in negotiations, like, you remember that? Yeah, that was us. And they flipped out from that alone. So
nice.
It's if you're there, you can truly feel and experience all of the love that has been baked into everything that's presented by everybody here. And the only way to experience it is to come be there for yourself. So don't miss out.
Absolutely. Jeff, you want to close out with anything?
Well, if you're looking for some tickets, you can always try to find this. But
I need that medallion made for Spencer to wear around. But like,
they've already talked
the
about
size of clock that Flava Flav wears.
It's already been talked about.
Yes.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, guys. It was a lot of fun. Great movie to choose. Great guests for the show, for sure. I have a lot of great connections with this movie, so it's fun. One thing that's funny as well is that Tubi kicked me over to Talladega Nights, so that's what I'll be watching after we get off the stream.
Phantom Menace.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we look forward to whatever we're doing next. So,
Dave, anything you want to close out with?
No, I'm just excited I'm patiently watching and listening to all the reveals for the rest of the guests and stuff that are going to be at this con. It's already super cool. Waiting to hear more.
And on the Bunta thing before, sorry, I know we're on the sign off part. If you look at the sheer number of the maximum capacity for Bunta and the capacity that we're probably going to hit with RSC this year, it's a fraction. It's a very small percentage of the Rebel Scum Con attendees will be able to get a ticket to Bunta this year.
Yeah, we have a much smaller space than you guys, so not everybody that gets in to go to you guys.
Growth, because of the growth and because of the growth of the fandom coming to Texas, not necessarily the growth of the con, but the VCN's integration with Rebel Scum Con. The word is out about both of these events. Don't sleep when Bunta tickets go on sale.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're on the ball.
No sleep.
Leading up to that point.
Don't
sleep till Bunta.
No, but seriously,
you're gonna hear about it online for the signer you want to meet Saturday morning on what you missed out on if you wait.
Yeah, and I can tell you that is that, like I said, we're only giving 100 VIP, and we're not right now capping the amount of GAs that we could do. Because even the owner said we could have done more than you guys capped at. Yeah. So we're going to. Oh yeah.
Okay.
He said we could have done more. So guess what?
That gives more people the opportunity to go.
All right.
So.
Yep. But even without a cap, it will cap eventually. And the percentage of RSC attendees that can attend Bunta is not a huge percentage, so it's definitely not something you want to wait on.
Right.
Yes.
And especially with, as I mentioned, 50% of the guests of Bunta will be at Rebel Scum at some capacity, but the ones that are not going to be at Rebel Scum are not ones you want to sleep on either. You're going to need those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining us again. We look forward to see you again next week. But from Kentucky, from Bobby, from Dave and Jeff and I, we'd like to say to you, nobody calls Han Solo a bitch. And
get off our land.
Garfunkel.